Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back everybody, and now I'm with the Gregoire sisters. We're going to be talking about how to give the illusion of your eyes being bigger with Megan here, and we're going to be talking skirts and men's fashion. Is that right? Yep. Skirts and men's fashion with Cynthia. Yay. Well, let's start with Megan first.
Yes, let's start. So we have Goldie here, who's my assistant. Everything inside of Goldie's head is a tool that's going to be used on my model here for a demonstration on how to make your eyes look larger.
Okay, so Goldie is the new member of our team.
This is right.
Yes.
So one of the things that we'd like to do is to groom upwards. So you want everything going away from the eye there. So it lifts it kind of up. So you don't want those eyebrow hairs in a direction that won't be lifting. So we want to lift and elevate. And we have light colors. So when you're choosing colors, you want that bright color as the base, because that will brighten and lighten. Okay. And you need that for the base. So you can't use dark colors, because if you look or try to remember that darker colors bring a shadow and lighter colors brighten and make larger. So if you want something to go in, then it would be the darker colors.
Like when you're doing contouring.
Right, and if you want something to pop, so you would put the highlighter, so then that you would want your eyes to pop. So I've chosen this nice shimmery color for the base here. It's a little bit of a goldy, just like my mannequin head here. And I'm patting that on the base. Now, this is where you can get creative. So usually I say feel the crease for that blender color. But if you're trying to lift and have the illusion of a larger eye, you can actually create that crease to make that a little bit higher. So you're cheating just a little bit, but that's what's going to give you that extra lift. So I'm just going to get a dark contour, and close, Cynthia. You just right above where you see it sinks, I'm going to make her a new crease.
Oh,
so
that is so clever.
It is going to make it wider and larger. So open, so you can see how that actually lifts the eye. And when you want to create another illusion on the bottom, we want to use what's Goldie have for us now as our second or third step, a white eyeliner. And so what you do is you just put this, look up, Cynthia, on the waterline, and that will create the illusion of the whites of your eyes just going a little further down. So giving you more eyeball.
Okay. But not making you look pop-eyed. No, okay.
Don't do that. So we have also, with the lifting and elevating, we have in Goldie's head a gold pair of Shu Mara eyelash curlers. So you just want to lift and elevate. Cynthia have already curled these lashes, and so they're lifted and elevated again. So if you're like me, you have kind of straight eyelashes. Those are, again, going to bring the look down. So you want them bright, you want them away from the eyes. So also, when you are putting the bottom color on, look up, Cynthia, you can create that lower lash line just underneath. So you're just a little bit lower, and you've got the whites of your eyes. So again, it's an illusion. And obviously, we've got that to brighten it up. Look up. In the white, again, it's bringing that light and that shadow. And when you want to concentrate your liner, you do it in the middle. Close. So you know how you create on the outer wing to make your eyes look farther kind of apart, get that more wider eye look. Now if you want to lift and elevate, you concentrate in the middle.
Okay.
And that will create your wide-eyed, bright-eyed look.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Wow, thanks so much for the very handy and sneaky tips.
Thank you, Goldie.
Thank you. All right, so now Cynthia.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, she looks good. So
Okay.
let's move over that way now. So we're going to go into the styling part of the show.
Okay. Today's fashion segment will be all about skirts that are trending in this autumn season. So the different silhouettes and shapes of skirt for your figure. So first I'd like to start with our outfits today, and what I've done is I'll start with Chrissy here. So what I've styled Chrissy as my day look, and I've put her in a pencil skirt, and I've just started with some Sam Edelman stiletto shoes, and you can see this pencil skirt elongates the torso and has this lovely sort of draping detail around the waist, a very feminine look as a pencil skirt. We tucked in a white buttoned shirt, which is lovely for the day look, for an office look. And this one in particular has a tie on it that I've actually just tied, but you could actually let it loose too. It's a very versatile kind of staple for the wardrobe. So how do you like that today?
I absolutely love it, especially the skirt. It's really
lovely,
comfortable as
isn't it?
well.
What you could do with that skirt is you could put like a black cropped blazer with it and change the shoes to black, but you really want to make sure that it would be a cropped blazer because you wouldn't want to hide that lovely detail there.
Okay, definitely.
With my sister here, she was feeling a bit goth today, so we went rock and roll style with Megan. So starting with the ankle boots, we've got some rag and bone ankle boots and also a leather skirt by Vivienne Westwood, asymmetrically cut and draped to the side. And we just put a plain vest with a unicorn necklace. And this is something here, this jacket is called a laser cut jacket. Now the detailing in this jacket is something that's going to be around for spring, summer 15 as well. And it's just this intricate laser that's doing the cutting, allowing for very small precision in detail. So watch for that on the high street. With myself, and you'll see this trending pretty much every autumn season, is the tartan, or plaid as we call it in Canada. And so it's a suit by Vivienne Westwood again. I've just paired it with Mary Jane open toe heels. And because it's asymmetrical, so the skirt comes down on the one side, that is, you know, sort of a trend for the season. Also, this has a neck detail on it that you can actually open the jacket and actually style it another way.
Love that.
Okay. And with the hair, I've just done it asymmetrical low ponytail to sort of off balance the point of the skirt. So
Cool.
some tips there.
And what do we have on the rail?
Okay, on the rail, I just have a couple different styles of skirts that you might run into and how to style them up. So for this one, this is the mini skirt. This one is done by Paul and Joe. And if you can take a closer look at this one, it's just got little flecks of sparkle in it. And as we get closer and closer to Christmas, you want to add some of this to your wardrobe.
Can we get a close-up of that? There you go.
Just
Okay.
a bit of flex. So you can put, you know, you can just put this with knitwear. Mini skirts are great for short people who want to look a little bit taller as well. So that's good. We see a lot of tweed in stores right now. This one's red, so a festive color. Be on the lookout for that. So this one here is just sort of like a simple A-line skirt. It's just very simple to wear. Suits most body types. So you can see that there. It's just not a mini, but not a mid-length skirt. Also, this one here done by Diane von Furstenberg. Very much the same idea. It has just a bit of an A-line to it, just really easy to wear, really feminine. I have a vintage piece here by Burberry. This one is a tartan skirt. Again, it's kind of got that high cinched waist with a belt. And you would also take maybe a shirt like Chrissy's and tuck it in, or you can pair this with
What about
knitwear.
footwear for that one, would you say?
This one here, I usually wear this. This one's a tough one, actually. You could do a black, or else I have these color of Mary Janes that I put with them, but I think it looks really cute with a Mary Jane shoe.
Okay.
Glad you brought up footwear, Chrissy, because I was actually going to say, if you wear a pencil skirt, it's very important not to wear flats, because you wear a pencil skirt to elongate and be taller, so you wouldn't want to just put your feet flat to the ground. So just two more kinds of pencil skirts. These are actually, this one's not really, this one's just a straight cut. This one is a pencil skirt. They're both done by Nicole Miller, and if you look at the patterns on them, we've got sequins and more sequins. So you're going to see a lot of this as we get closer to Christmas.
Love those.
Okay. This one here is probably just a staple for any woman's wardrobe. It's just a black pencil skirt, and there's just so many different ways you could wear this. Pair it with a crop top or knitwear, or you can tuck in a shirt like Chrissy's wearing today. Do you have time for another one? Okay.
Yeah,
this last piece here is by Young, Fabulous and Broke. And this one here, if you can see, it's asymmetrical, and it's got this really high slit in it, but it also has an underskirt. So it's kind of like a skirt of many lengths and different cuts. And it's also, as you can see, it's not structured. It's just like really like flowy material. So this one here is more of like an evening skirt kind of thing. Okay, so that's actually it for this week.
Girls, thank you so much for your wonderful segments as usual. Thank you.
Thanks.
Alrighty, and they will be back again with us next week. So do stay tuned, because after the break, I'll be answering a question from a viewer, and also we have more news with the lovely Excel.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter.